when you talk of 640 billion odd, it tells you to what extent we've also shrunk our GDP. Because this is disposable income that you are holding that would have sparked growth or macroeconomic activities in the economy. So just like income tax, negatively affects GDP because it lowers investments and expenditure by households. This one also means that there are people who used their own money to procure whatever they supplied to you, but then you've held their money, both the profit and their own investments. So you've shrunk your economy by 640, because if you had paid it, these would be money-making circulations in the economy already. So it's a very bad thing by the government. There is a law, if I'm not mistaken, Bonawakili, that was put in place suggesting that the government should only procure what it is ready to pay for.
Yes.
If you have
what
not
is
budgeted for, if you have not budgeted for procurement, then don't procure it. And so it was even extended to the county governments, that you can only procure that which you've already set aside money for it, so that you don't torture these people by having them auctioned, having foreclosures in their properties, right?
Others dying.
Yes, others succumbing to depression and other mental illnesses because of the torture you've taken them through. Having to rearrange their living standards and lifestyles because of their money you've kept. And again, it is an expensive affair, because if I'm a supplier to the government, I know you are going to take 3 years to pay me, then there must be what we call time value for the money. If I'll take 3 years to recoup my money, then I might as well charge you
some interest,
make a profit of not less than 100%, because this money I'll recover it in 3 years. So there is that aspect we call time value for money. If you're to take 15 years to pay, 15 years to pay a loan, you're not going to pay the loan you took. You will pay almost double that loan because of the time value of the money. So it has been expensive to supply to the government because of the way it takes long to pay. So suppliers, that is why you hear, people don't understand why you hear a pen like this one, which would ordinarily go for 500 shillings, you hear the government procuring it at 1,200. Firstly, there is the corruption element, because there are those who will tell me, I'm not going to give you the tender if you haven't allocated part of my money there. But again, there is the supplier who says, I bought it at 500, yes, but you guys will pay me after 3 years. So I want you to pay me 1,000, so that at least 500 is for my waiting. So that is why it is expensive. But if you give a tender for that which you've budgeted for, it means then I'll be paid immediately. I'm done with my work within 90 days. Then I have no right to make more than maybe 30% profit on top of what I supply.